Okay, Emma and I are going to review this new baby base 2-in-1. It is for 4 months old to 4 years old, and mommy absolutely loves it. And so does Emma, since she wants to sit up everywhere she goes now. The great thing about this booster seat is it can go on a chair and comes with extra straps, so you can use it instead of pricey high chairs. It retails on Amazon for only $33.98, which is a huge steal, especially for us, where we bought one for our house and one for her sister's house that takes care of her during the week. So really low price. Another awesome thing is it's just really storage friendly. For a small home, you don't want a lot of bulky items, and this tray comes right off, just like that. Small little buttons on the side, and it actually stores right underneath here, easily. So if Emma is not eating, I can just store the tray away, and she can use it to watch My Little Ponies, which is her favorite, or to play with her toys. And she gets all excited, don't you, pretty girl? Yeah, she loves to sit up. Now, my biggest issue with the boys is their thighs were so chunky that there was an item called a bumbo when they were younger, and I think it's still out today, where everybody told me to get that, and we literally used it for maybe a month until their thighs were so thick that they couldn't fit in them anymore. The great thing about this item is that, as you can see, Emma has plenty of room here for her thighs, and also she's got lots of space, and it's nice in a squishy fabric, but it's also very supportive, especially for her development. They have a nice little safety feature here, adjustable straps, and then of course it comes with extra straps to tie this around a chair, and ones that are already installed, as you can see in the back area here. So the extra straps go in here and tie across your chair. So if you want to use it in your dining room or kitchen, you can. The other great feature is this item actually is going to grow with Emma. As you can see, it has a really nice insert here that comes out. Therefore, Emma can use this until she is 4 as a booster seat. So they have what they call the infant insert that babies typically use until they're about a year and a half years old. And then this simply just lifts out, and you just take it right out very nice and easily. So great item, great price, great branding. I checked out this brand first because we had bought Emma's Pack and Play from there. Well, actually, we didn't buy it. We chose it on our registry, and I was on it for her baby shower. So great item. Again, this tray, really easy to work. It just clicks right in. I'm doing this with one hand, as you can see, because I'm holding the phone with the other. And in it goes, and we're done. So great item, guys. I highly recommend this for new moms. It comes in some fabulous colors. We went with the pink, of course, for Ems. It was either that or the peacock blue I really liked, but great item, great reviews, and it's really inexpensive. Like I said, Amazon $33.98 compared to a $200 plus high chair that's bulky, and you can only use it for so much time. I also love this item because it folds up so nicely and it stores so nicely that I can just throw this in my trunk and we can travel with it, bring it to restaurants, so I don't need to have to use one of their high chairs that I have to sanitize. I already know this one is clean. It's easy to clean. The surface is great. Like I said, it's removable to get all those crumbs out of there. But great item, and Emma approves, right, honey? So yay! See, not very talkative right now, but happy little baby. Thanks. Bye.
In this review, I pretty much want to show you how to make this product more safe. If you see the negative reviews, it shows that it's unstable. It's definitely less stable than the Bumbo. It's smartly designed. If you use this inside its tray, it makes it very solid, but if you're using it as a tray, it makes it a lot less stable. especially whenever it's on a couch. So notice the way I have it now. You would have to have some type of blanket or towel under it so that it won't tip forward. Without it, notice with it, it's stable. I haven't had any problems with it, my baby tipping forward while this is under it. Take it off, and you'll see that it's very unstable. It just wants to tip down, and the reason why it's not tipping down right now is because I basically made this solid. This normally flips in to allow this tray to go under, but if you take some screws, which is what I did, just screw it into this upper plastic here, you basically make it one solid unit. It's not coming apart. It's very, very solid, and it creates a much, much stronger base so that it won't actually tip forward. Because without that, this just kind of goes under, and the entire thing tips down. You'll also notice that these parts here are very flimsy, especially whenever your baby's in it, and it's creating quite a bit of weight. You can see how flimsy that is. If you wanted to make it a little more rigid, you could put like a steel beam through here and make it so it's completely solid, which is what I plan to do soon. But I haven't had any issue with this being screwed into the upper plastic and also using the towel. Now, a lot of reviewers say that it's very unstable just on the soft cushion areas, but also on harder areas. I've had instances where my baby would be sitting in it, and then he'd lean forward just a little bit, and this tab will go completely under, and the entire thing will tip forward. It's very dangerous. So with this actually tied in or screwed in, it's much, much more sturdy. I've not had any issues ever since screwing this in. I would highly recommend it. It only takes a few minutes to screw these into the plastic and make this part solid. Of course, you do lose the functionality of pushing this into there, but I almost always just have this inside because we use it basically just as a feeder. But yeah, quite a few negatives to this, especially compared to the Bumbo. The Bumbo seat has a much wider base. It's much more solid, much more stable. The negative to the Bumbo is if you have a larger baby, it doesn't fit them for as long. For instance, my baby's 21 pounds and 27 inches long, and he really doesn't fit the Bumbo anymore. This one's much, much bigger. It allows more space for him to grow. It could always just take that out, and he could use it until they're about 3 or 4 years old. So it does work very, very well in that regard. But I can only recommend it if you plan on actually putting in the work and fixing it permanently. That's the only way I could recommend it. Other than that, I do not recommend it. It's pretty dangerous if you're not willing to screw that in, or at least keep this part permanently affixed inside this. It's just not a strong enough base. It's too flimsy on these parts here, and it's just, the design is not indicative of safety for your baby. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'll get right back to you, and I'll see you next time.
The back press is missing. Back rest is missing. This is the only thing that was in the box. Waste of money.